done with this, bish. You're back to only the bangs. I probably should put back the mask on, but honestly, there can only be one of us. Everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be my August TBR. August is going to be hopefully good busy, but definitely busy. I decided things have been really up and down all year long for everyone, but especially for my reading. And it seems like the slump is gone. But things are looking up, and I thought, you know what, let's play catch up in August, because usually during the fall, that's when I start reading a lot more mystery horror thrillers, and I feel like I kind of want to just try and catch up, and the first vlog will be a reading my pile of shame, which if you don't know, I did do one last year. I essentially try and finish as many books that I started and then put down for absolutely no freaking reason because I'm enjoying them, and I actually finish some of them because why do I do this? So the month is going to be mostly that, trying to, again, read pile of shame, the books I've started, but also try to complete some of my challenges because especially the one that is like the 20 books I want to read in 2020, I'm like trying to really focus on that one this year, because I was actually putting like books that I thought I was going to give 5 stars in that challenge. So I'm looking forward to reading them, and some of them have been on there forever. So that's going to be the first challenge. And then the second challenge, which, let me grab the book because everyone is going to want to see that. We're going to start with a bang, okay? Are you ready? So the other reading vlog I'm hoping to at least start, but hopefully finish this month also, is going to be, oh yeah. In July, I finished reading The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, which was one of my big challenges for this year. Such a classic, such a famous book that everyone wanted me to read, and this is like the second one. It was kind of the battle. Everyone wanted to know what rating I was going to give to both of these, actually. So the other one got 5 stars. What about this one? I feel like it's going to be divided. Everyone in the comment section is always saying I'm either going to absolutely love this, or I'm gonna really hate it because I think the female characters, and I have no idea how I feel about it. I did not want to read this because the third book is just never gonna happen, it seems like. But I have book 1 and 2 on my shelves, and you know what? I just want to know, and 2020 is already such a mess that like, might as well. So this is the first book I'm announcing I'm reading in August, although I might not have time to finish it this month. We'll see, because I have a lot of books to finish this month, but yes, I'm announcing it just because I'm excited. We're starting by the end, okay? And we're okay with it. So yes, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I've had this book on my shelf for literally, we're not playing that game again. I think I actually bought this book, I think, when I started this channel. Like probably almost 4 years ago, like 3 and something years ago. So it's time. We're doing this. I'm actually excited. Like, I'm really looking forward to reading this. I know it's an adult fantasy that everyone loves, but I love fantasy. I believe the magic system is interesting in here, so announcing it first. But the main challenge for this month is to play catch up. So super quickly going to mention the ones that I mentioned at the end of my wrap up for July. The first one being The Girl in the Star is by Mark Lawrence, which is the first book in this new series. I have like 150 pages left into it. Technically, I never, put it down and didn't finish it, but it is halfway through, so I do want to read this. I have no worry that I'm gonna go through this month. It's super, like, it's written really big. I can easily finish this. I'm excited, even though, again, so far it's been a little, but I'm excited because you're following on the character that is part of the Ancestor trilogy. You're kind of going back in time and seeing how she became the way she is. So still mildly intrigued. Hopefully the ending compensates a bit. I think this is going to be my biggest struggle this month. Technically, this should be part of my pile of shame because I read part 1 of Le Comte de Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Was it 2 years ago? And then I tried to start it last month when I was reading some French classics, so it's kind of in every challenges ever because I still have yet to finish it. I'm like 100 something pages into it, so yeah, I have 600 pages left. Good luck me. And then the other book that I'm currently listening to is this one. This is The Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. This is the last book in the Farseer trilogy, and it's a big boy, and I'm very excited to see how it ends. So far, it's been an interesting journey. There's a strong chance I will not be able to finish it just because I'm listening to it once again as an audiobook, and you only have it for 21 days from the library. So once it's returned, if I can't renew it, I have other options. The first one being this book. Don't know why I had like a long pause you didn't see. Leviathan Wakes, which is the first book in the Expanse series. I started this one in February. I was doing like a different genre, different shelf actually, every week that month. I would just pick one randomly in a jar. So I was left with a bunch of books that I was like halfway through, which did not help, but you know, it was still interesting. I do want to do that again in the future. But yes, I believe I'm like 100, oh, there you go. I wasn't sure if I had the paper. 110, 111 pages into it. So pretty early, but again, if I don't get to continue this audiobook, I have this one that I'm on the waiting list at the library, so I can easily continue this one. So looking forward to reading this, more sci-fi, because clearly I always read sci-fi. Speaking of which, I have this one that is definitely part of my pile of shame, which I also started in February. 2001, A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. I actually really enjoyed the first part of it, but then when it was time to switch to a different shelf, I started part 2 and it just, you know, I didn't have time to get into it, so I never really cared to go back. So hopefully I can finish that one during a reading vlog, because again, it's short, so I feel like that should help me, motivate me. Last month I read so many big books, I think this could help with the slump. So actually let me know in the comment section, you can vote which books you want to see in my pile of shame reading vlog. I think this one is going to be in there just because it's fun, it's small. And I feel like I need to list a couple more in the description box, because I feel like I have a bunch and I need to like look up on Goodreads because I have too many. Actually, I'll look that up before the end of the video. Definitely stay till the end of the video, I'll make you vote. If I finish this one as an audiobook and I don't have access to this one, I have one more option. Hyperion. I had started this as an audiobook 2 years ago? No, last year actually, after my surgery, I think. Was it possible? Is it possible? Anyway, I wasn't fully there and I struggled to listen to it as an audiobook, but I've had more practice now with like hard sci-fi that way, so I might attempt it that way because I have it on Audible, so I might as well. So that's another option. And then to continue the whole like finishing my challenges, I'm not even going to mention them. I'm just going to show them because they've been on TBRs literally all year long. So Children of Ruin and The Toll. I just realized I had one more book that I wanted to do a vlog on, so maybe you should vote in the comment section which ones you want to see. Damn it, too many. I'll attempt to do all of them, let's be real. Maybe I'll push back this one, but I don't want to, so we'll see. But I also wanted to try and read Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This is the 4th book I will have read by the author. It just came out and I wanted to read that one / do a review of all 4 in one video, so I might... You know what? I'm deciding August is going to be a good reading month. You have no choice. So yes, now let's go to the list of the books that I want to read from the pile of shame. It's a shameful amount. No surprise here. I have Imaginary Friend, which, you know what? Oh, and by the way, I will either have to finish some of these or DNF them if I decide that I'm not finishing them, because I have a few that I'm thinking, but you know, we'll see that in the vlog. So I have Imaginary Friend, which is a mystery horror that was part of my Goodreads reading challenge. I'm like 30% into it or something. I was listening to it as an audiobook. I do have it again on the waiting list. I'm like available soon, so I can pick it up basically whenever I want. So I could get around to trying that one for the vlog. I also have Wanderers, which same thing. I am like 80% into that one and just never went around to picking it up for a 3rd time as an audiobook. I think this one might be a DNF, but I have to decide this month because again, pile of shame. We're just finishing books and just moving on. I do have it on my shelf, but I'm too lazy to get up. So Kings of the Wild, which I feel like everyone loved this adult fantasy book, but for some reason, I'm just like, I feel like I see the jokes, I'm like, oh, this is a joke, but I'm not laughing. So I was just like 100 pages into it, so really, maybe I just need to give it more of a chance, but I wasn't fully connecting with it so far, so that's why I put it down. So those are the ones that stand out right now to me from my list. I think we're back to me having ridiculous TBRs, which is probably a good sign. I took a decision. Party is going to be pile of shame and this one. And then in September, I will do the Home Before Dark. There you go. Decision made. Let's move on. This is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, let me know in the comment section again which ones you want to see in my pile of shame video. And I will be putting more videos on the screen that are coming to check out. And I shall see you in my next one soon. That was barely English once again. Bye. This is what you get when you make me film a video in French.